Do you want to be in the know? The Aaron Roscoe Techno Show, yeah!
Oh, they're here. Oh, hello there, and welcome to the Aaron and Roscoe Techno Show, Episode 3, Fun with Apple Watches. Now, in this episode, we're going to discuss Apple Watch faces and how to create and change Apple Watch faces. Now, Roscoe, of course, he prefers his Samsung Galaxy Watch. I guess they still make those. That's what he wears. But today's episode, we're talking about Apple Watches. Now, one question I get a lot with Apple Watch users is, "Hey Aaron, what is the best app for watch faces, or how can I change watch faces other than what is already on the Apple Watch?" Well, unfortunately, there's not a lot of customization when it comes to Apple Watch faces. You kind of get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit, right? Your mom used to tell you that. Yeah, that's what Apple's telling you on watch faces, and the reason being is because they want control of that. They don't want to allow a third-party access to the sort of the inner workings of the watch face, the integrated part of the Apple Watch faces. So basically, up until now, most people have just been using photos for a watch face if they want to change it up for something that they don't like any of the regular Apple Watch faces. And that's really about the only customization that you get. A lot of third-party apps just really didn't work right, and there was probably a lot more scams out there than there was actual apps that worked. But anyway, there is an app that has come along that was brought to my attention last week that's kind of went viral, an app called Clockology. Now, the Clockology app, which we'll link in the show notes here, is an app for iOS, of course, for your Apple Watch that basically allows you to make customized watch faces. Very interesting. I was really hesitant at first when we started. I heard about this, how is this going to work? But actually, kind of excited now. There's a lot of people out there that's made custom watch faces. That's pretty neat watch faces. A couple of the popular ones, the Back to the Future watch face was a popular one, and then also the Knight Rider Kitt watch face was another pretty popular one that's been making its rounds on the internet. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the app Clockology. We're going to talk about Apple Watch faces in general, and kind of give you a breakdown of the default Apple Watch faces versus the new Clockology third-party app watch faces, how to download it, how to customize it, and how to kind of make your Apple Watch face your own. So stick around. We might even talk about some Galaxy watches as well. Probably not, but let's go. Let me show you. Come on. And here we go. We went to the zoom in mode, and we're going to show you how to load these Apple Watch faces, which are really cool. There are first two things we need to do. 2 steps before we do anything else. The first one is we must download the app Clockology. So if you would go to your app store and search for the app Clockology, common spelling, that's it there. Once you download the Clockology app, you will see that, make sure you do that, download the right one though, guys. It's called Clockology, make your own unique clocks, 4.5, a rating at 5K reviews. This is what it looks like. So don't get mixed up with some of the clones out there. This is the actual Clockology app. Go ahead and get it downloaded. Once that app is downloaded, the second thing we need to do is we need to hop over to Apple Watch app. Once we're inside the Watch app, then we'll need to scroll to General and then scroll down to Wake Screen. We want to change the wake screen to 1 hour. Now you say, why is that? Well, guys, you got to remember, this is a third-party app. It's not integrated through Apple's OS for these watch faces. So we don't want it to go back to the default watch face. We want it to stay inside of the Clockology app so we can have the cool watch faces. right? Or the cooler watch faces. So change that to after 1 hour. That's the two things you got to do. App Store, download Clockology, open up the Apple Watch app, go to General, Raise to Wake, and change that to 1 hour. Once you've done those two steps, now you are ready to roll. So you got your Clockology app. You can open it up, make sure it downloaded. Your screen here under Recents, you probably just have a white screen. You see where I've been downloading different faces, different retro faces for my Apple Watch. So, but you will not have these. So that's okay. We're going to show you how to get on there. The first thing we need to do is we have to have a piece of firmware on here called Enable Beta. Okay, guys, this isn't hard. Just follow my steps. Enable Beta has to be inside of the Clockology app for all this to work. Okay, it has to have a way to sync. It has to have a way to transfer these watch faces over to your Apple Watch. So how do you get the Enable Beta clock, and how do you get the watch faces? First things first, Enable Beta clock. If you will pause the video now and go copy the link that's in the show notes of the YouTube of this YouTube episode and paste it into Safari, you will see this link here for the media file that's in the show notes. You'll paste it into Safari, and it's going to launch it inside of Safari, and there it is, Enable Beta. That is the file that you need. So once you get to this website, you hit the download. It's going to prompt you, do you want to download it? You hit download, yes. Then the upper right hand corner, this little down arrow pops up, and it shows, now you'll just have one, of course. I've been downloading this several times doing this video. So you'll just have one. Go ahead and touch the Enable Beta. It will automatically flip you back to your Clockology, and it should pop it up here into your Clockology recent files. So it should look just like this. Pink circle with beta, Enable Beta. You just have to have this on there. Now I've already got it, so I'm going to delete mine, which don't delete yours. Right? I've already got it down here. So you should have it one time on here. So now you have one Enable Beta clock and nothing else. Now we will get you a watch face. Now, luckily for you, I uploaded a couple to my cloud to share with you guys. The Back to the Future, which is a pretty popular watch face right now, and also the Knight Rider watch face. So go back to the show notes, and you'll see those watch face links. If you would copy those links out of the actual show notes there, after you copy it, paste it into Safari. So it goes to the website. Now it'll go to Dropbox where you can download these files. If it opens it up in Dropbox, if you have Dropbox on your phone, it may look a little different than this. But what you want to do is once it downloads it, once it's here, you want to either press and hold the download of the file, or if you have Dropbox, you can click the three prompt and hit export, because you're wanting to open this in. So once you get here, there will be an open in option, and you will want to open in Clockology. Now, once you open in Clockology, it's going to open the app up here, and now you should see Back to the Future, clock face, and the Enable Beta clock. So those two things should be inside your Clockology app. Okay, so just a quick rundown. Click on the links inside the description of this YouTube video on this episode. Click the Enable Beta first, get it loaded. Secondly, click the link for the download for the watch face from Dropbox for Back to the Future. You, depending on if you have Dropbox, if you're not, how that process will work. Basically, guys, you're just going to open that file inside of Clockology. So open in and then Clockology. Once you're there, then you should be back here to this screen, and you should see your watch face and your Enable Beta clock. Now it's time to move over to your watch. I will go ahead and pull my watch into the screen here. Now, I've already got one loaded, so you can already see it. But once it comes out to default, your guys' watch will look like this, whatever your default Apple watch face is. You'll need to go to the clock, to the actual Clockworks app. So if you'll hit your crown, pull up all your apps. The Clockology app is the one that looks like a clock. So if you will hit that one, it's going to open it up. Now, I've already got some loaded. On yours will be a blank screen that says remote. It is waiting for you to send over the watch faces and the files. So now that you're on this screen and it's the blank screen that says remote, go back to your Clockology app. Go ahead and press and hold enable beta. Then hit watch sync. Now when you hit watch sync, you will notice on your watch, it'll start syncing this enable beta to your watch inside of Clockology. Once that's complete, do the exact same thing for your Back to the Future. Press and hold and hit watch sync. Now you'll see it syncing the watch face over. That easy. Your watch face is now loaded. And there it is. Fun. So, you're probably wondering, where did I get these watch faces at? Now, in the show notes, you see I've got links to 2 different watch faces, but there's hundreds and hundreds of more over at a Facebook page that's actually called Clockology Fans. There's 250,000 members. These are all people who enjoy different Apple Watch faces. A lot of these are custom creators, so that they've created. You can start scrolling down, and you can see. So if I'm scrolling down and I see a watch face that I like, oh, here we go, Rolex. I want a Rolex watch face. There's the link that I would open up the link in to download and go through those same steps that I just showed you on the Back to the Future watch. That easy. It's not as easy as I would like of it just being integrated into the watch faces to where you can just select and scroll through. This is a little bit tricky when it comes to the way you have to pull it in with the third-party Clockology app, but it's okay. It works. Once you get it loaded, you'll see that it works fine. And then once you load them, and if you have multiple faces, you can scroll through the faces that you want. Of course, I got Star Wars. Some of the retro Casios. I thought that's pretty cool, especially that one. Pretty neat. And I guess one of my favorites being this Casio Wave Scepter. Kind of an old school retro. Pretty neat. That's it, guys. Go back, pause the video. It's like I said, it's not hard. It's just a process. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below or shoot me an email at aaronandroscoe@gmail.com. That's aaronandroscoe@gmail.com. We will help you in any way that we can. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you take the time to learn how to do this on your own, because there's a lot of cool Clockology watch faces out there for the Apple Watch. Good luck.